Alright, so what we're going to do today on this 2014 Crosstrek is change out the brake light. The brake light does not work, so that would be the one on the bottom here, this one here. And I haven't done this before, didn't look at the instructions. I'm going with this, and the whole unit comes out. We'll see. I'll give you a side note on this in a second. Alright, so all I'm doing here is I got a 10 millimeter and I'm just taking these out, and we will see what we find here. Either this takes the whole thing apart or not. It didn't look like there was any access from the inside to get to the bulb, and I don't know what type of bulb I need, and instead of looking it up in the book, I would rather have the bulb in my hand so I know exactly what I'm looking for when I go to the store. A couple side notes. One, this car's a 2014 with about 40,000 miles on it, and the brake light bulb is out. The car that I actually traded in for this car was a 2003 Ford Crown Victoria that I bought new, and that car had 240,000 miles on it. I didn't replace one bulb in the car, so yeah. Alright. Let me play around with this a little bit. So I couldn't find it at Fleet Farm, so I went to O'Reilly's, and they told me, oh yeah, that's a 7443 bulb. And he was quite sure of himself. I don't know if that's right, because then on the side here, when I'm looking at it, I see 12, 13 and a half, and then it says 21, 5.9 watt. So I don't think that's right. I really don't. But at this point, I don't even care. I just want to put it in and be done with this project. So I'm going to put this bulb in. Hopefully it's close enough. I'm thinking it's going to be dim though. According to this one, if this one's a 1221.5 and this one's a 1213, we'll see. Alright, I don't know if it matters or not, but I'm touching this bulb with paper towel instead of my hand just in case, and I kind of wiped it off. I thought what they've always said is that you had oil on your hand, it would the oil from your hand would heat the bulb up, and that's why it would do that. I don't know, the bulb says Japan. It says 12-21-5. We'll see. Snaps in. That wasn't really doubting that at all, I guess. So, what does this one say? 12-21-5, and this one says 12-21-5. All right, well, I guess they are the same bulbs. The package, though, does not say that. Anywhere on that 74 or 43, it doesn't say that. But this is the first Japanese car I've ever owned, so I'm learning as I go here with Japanese. I was a big Ford guy, so I could tell you just about every light bulb, part number, filter. So that is that. What I did here is I added some, we got a lot of sun here, dielectric grease to this. And it's just something you should do when you put stuff together like that. Alright, so let's get this thing put back together so we can move on to other projects today. Okay, so I'm going to reconnect the clip here. That's good. And then I guess the biggest thing with this is make sure you catch this slide here. Alright, I think I got it. It looks like it's in the right spot here. So, just kind of clips in here. Looks like it's in all the way. I don't think it's going to slide off. Suppose we could test it too, huh? Actually, I don't know how I would do that. I need an assistant. So yeah, they both move a little bit. So alright, so that's the end of this project. I don't know, I suppose I should test it. Let's see if I can figure out how I can do this. That's the taillight. Yeah, that worked. That wasn't the issue. Now we have to figure out a way to push the brake pedal down. Because I think if we turn the four ways on, it's just going to do the signals. Let's see here. Let's be clever about this. Alright, give me a second to think here. Alright, so this was the one in question. Obviously it's working well. Now I got a spare bulb here too because I bought a 2-pack, and my solution was this 10-pound sledge. I just got that on the brake pedal. So there you go. That is the end of this project.